Hey guys, this is Kamiken, and this is how far AI has come in the few months since the last model to really blow up on the internet, Sora 2, came out. This one is called Seedance, and it's adapting one of the latest chapters from JJK Modulo, a sequel to JJK, which has not even been greenlit for an anime. And this is the level of production that the AI model is able to generate. This honestly looks like what a full episode would look like if it was, let's say, something along the lines of My Hero Academia or something like that. And here are some other examples of this new model being used. This is actually the first one that I saw when I scrolled on Twitter just a few days ago. This was the first instance that I saw it being used. And this got the fingers right. There's no like mistakes with the fingers. It got the character exactly right. It's trained on, I guess, all the episodes of One Piece to get the character correctly. This is another crazy thing, like mixing WWE with TMNT, but that is not really what I'm looking at. This is the main thing. Like, this is Seedance, and it is more accurate with its ability to steal the steal anime from established properties and that kind of thing. But I wanted to go into the reason why this isn't something to really be afraid of as an animation studio. Because this is interesting, like it's fun to look at to start with. But the way I see it, it's like being impressed that a camera can do what a camera does. Like, okay, so it's able to accurately capture how Goku's hair would be if he was an actual kid, and accurately capture what Master Roshi would look like if he was real. Like, it's able to actually accurately capture these different things and bring it into an interesting view of how Dragon Ball might look. But the thing is, what differentiates something like this, where all the animation is done through the AI, what differentiates something like this or this is the fact that anime has directors with a vision of how they want things to be. This can accurately capture the movement or the style that has been trained off of directors that have already created their work, but it's not creating anything groundbreaking. Like, it's not doing anything interesting or pushing the visual medium to the next level. It's only using things that have already been established in the past. Like, this isn't new. Like, it's using the pretty clear blue sky. It's using literally the panel from the manga and not really doing much different with it. It's using animation that has already been in several other projects and combining it and putting it into this. And there's still AI tells that show, okay, yeah, this isn't quite right. This is kind of weird. Like, it doesn't really work. Like how how this blood goes behind this character in this shot and doesn't really pierce him. Like, it's little things like that. Do I think one day AI could be helpful in the production of anime? Yeah, they're probably already using it right now. I don't really know. I don't keep up to date like exactly, but they're probably already using it in some way, in some small ways right now to assist or aid with production in ways that either they're not saying or productions that aren't out yet. But it still requires a director with a vision to produce things that are truly groundbreaking for AI to actually take from. Like, AI can't actually make anything new. This is ripped straight from the manga. Like this is ripped straight from the manga panel, and it's not doing anything new. And it's cool to look at. It's like, oh, cool, AI could do that. But then you just move on to the next thing immediately. Like you don't, it doesn't set in, it doesn't set, like you don't think about it much more than the fact that you saw it and you're like, oh, that was cool. And then you just scroll to the next thing. It's no big deal. But the things that really make you stop are the things that people actually put their mind and attention and energy into. Like when you're watching something like JJK season 3 right now, people talk about it, they look at it, they're like interested in it because a whole bunch of people came together to make something amazing to look at. It came together to make a visual spectacle to look at. I just finished watching the Chainsaw Man Raise arc movie, and that was a visual spectacle. Like it was something that only humans could have made, and it took hundreds of them to come together to put this whole production together and give you an emotional experience that would stick with you. And this is just something cool that you could look at and scroll past, and that's it. It's not going to really stick with you. But the way that a director chooses to show, let's say, the Yuji meets Hikari scene in JJK, it's completely unique to the director's vision, and it doesn't take straight from the manga panels. It does something different and new because of the art direction, the colors, the choices that they deliberately made to make this scene stand out. A simple talking scene became the talk of the fandom for a week because of the way that the director decided to portray the scene. Whereas AI can only take from stuff that already exists. This came from somebody's mind. Like this came from somebody looking at the material, interpreting it, and being like, you know what, this is what I want to show. This is what I want to do to convey the work. Because they have the full idea of how they want the whole episode, the whole season to feel. Like they have an idea of the whole in their mind. And it's not just the parts. AI can only do the parts, and people can only copy what already exists. This doesn't take any creativity, and literally anyone can do it. Just type in adapt the chapter of JJK Modulo and make it cool, and that's it. That's all it takes. And actually the creator that made this, like there was somebody else who posted it, like reposted it, and he said, hey, that's my work. It was like, bro, you didn't work on this, you just typed it out. I was just like, come on, dude, come on, it's not work. And this is all it is. It's like, if anyone can do this, then we're just gonna find ways to, like, you know, entertain ourselves for like a minute or two before we move on to the next thing. Like it just becomes boring when this level of animation becomes easily accessible to literally anybody. Then directors of anime become that much more important to the medium because they can do the exact opposite of what AI does and use their God-given talent, their God-given skills, their vision to create something wholly new and different that nobody else would have guessed. And that's the same ability you have. AI is still, like, to me, it's still cool looking. Like, it's still interesting to see the new updates that they come up with every few months. But it's not really a substitute for real art and creativity. It's not a substitute for that. In the end, AI still relies on humans to create. It can't make anything new. It still requires us to make anything. So don't doubt yourself as an artist. Don't doubt yourself as a creator. You're still very much necessary and needed. And if you give in to your doubts and worries about AI, then you won't be able to create anything like this in your life. So if you want a comic story made by real human hands, check out my latest webcomic called Saintly. It is a demon chase horror action comedy about two best friends who have to outrun the demon loan sharks that they borrowed from. Basically, it's like Scooby-Doo meets K-pop Demon Hunters without the K-pop. And the story backs the main character into a corner where she has to decide between the hard path to success or lose her soul to the lure of easy money. And we get to see the ramifications of her choice and if she can hide this deal with the devil from her friend or if it will tear them apart. And I hope you read my comic in the description and check out the story. It should appear in your email inbox or your spam folder if you don't see it. That's pretty much it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.